paper? Where did it come from? Who made it? And why? Hello, and welcome to the History with Hunter show. On today's episode, we will get behind the phenomenon of paper. Our first guest is a paper expert widely known around the world for her paper-knowing knowledge.
Hi, I'm Hailey.
So Hailey, where does the word paper come from?
The word paper is derived from the name of the reedy plant papyrus, which grows abundantly along the Nile River in Egypt. However, true paper is made from pulp cellulose fibers like wood, cotton, or flax.
And where did the first paper come from?
The first paper was made in China,
Around when?
common era 105.
And what was it made from?
The first type was made from silk rags, but later it was made from bamboo, hemp, and mulberry bark.
And who was credited for making paper?
Ceylon was the person who invented paper.
Wow, Hailey, you really know your stuff. Thank you. And because the always smart Sarah Tillman couldn't be here, we have the marvelous Megan.
What's up? I'm Megan. I majored in Chinese inventions, so if you need facts on Chinese inventions, come ask me.
What was the first step in making paper?
Well, the first steps in making paper was gathering the materials such as bamboo, hemp, and mulberry bark.
After they gathered the material, what did they do next?
First, it was soaked in salt and water and boiled.
And what did they do after that?
Next, it was pounded to form a pulp-like substance.
So, after it was turned into pulp, what did they do?
After it was formed to the pulp, it was dipped into a thick bamboo screen and then covered in a film of plant fiber.
How did this become paper?
It was left to dry on a heated wall, and then a thin sheet of paper was lifted off of it.
Thanks, Megan. That was interesting and informing. Now we have Mackenzie with the then and now portion of the show.
Hi everybody, how have you liked the show so far? Okay, so I'm Mackenzie and here is some more interesting facts.
Why was paper important to the Chinese?
The answer is mostly because it increased their literacy rate.
What made the demand for paper rise in China?
The rise in Buddhism made the demand rise.
And how did the invention of paper spread to the Western world?
Paper came to the West when the rays came with the secret on how to make it.
What did people use before they invented paper?
They used papyrus, clay tablets, and stones.
How is paper the same now as it was then?
Today it is still made from certain types of plant fibers, and the central idea of having something to write on is the same.
Now, before we wrap up the show, we'll wrap up with the facts about paper. We call this segment Who, What, When, Where, How, and Why.
Who made paper? Chinese. What did they make it from? Bamboo, hemp, mulberry bark, and other plant fibers.
When did they first make paper? 105 CE.
Where did they make paper? They made it in China.
How did they make paper? They turned the plant fibers into pulp, dipped it in a bamboo screen, and then left it to dry.
When did they make paper? Why did they make paper? They made it to record their history.
Alright, thanks to everybody for watching and to my special guests, Megan, Hailey, and Mackenzie. I'm Hunter Hall, signing off from today's episode of History with Hunter.